What's your Tyler is back with another review. And notice this is not season 11 yet. Um, this time I'm gonna do 4 regular reviews for the rest of August. Then I'll do 1995 probably at the end of this month. Who knows? But anyways, this is my Revolution 2022 review, the most recent pay-per-view review. And then after this will be I'm gonna do Unforgiven 2003, No Mercy 2004, and WCW's Bash at the Beach 1994. But yeah. This is the first AEW pay-per-view review I did this year. Because the last 2 Revolution I did was 2020. Was back in September. Yeah. And last year's I did in May. That was a bad show. This show, it was an okay show. Again, opinions matter. Marks, fuck off. March 6th at the Adlon Frenchman Center in Orlando, Florida. I have no idea what that's. I can't pronounce that name, honestly, but yeah. Yeah, this was a hard time to do because this show has to compete with WrestleMania, and honestly, WrestleMania was better than this show. I already reviewed that WrestleMania back in April. Anyways, I mean, this was better than the previous year's Revolution. Let's just be honest here, because that show was not good. Also, this show was before this. Cody Rhodes left AEW and went back to WWE at WrestleMania 38, which I already reviewed, and honestly, good for Cody Rhodes because the fans drove him away. And yeah. Anyways, let's just get on to the show. You're gonna see 2 AEW reviews. This and tomorrow's Dynamite. So yeah, this is the new thing I'm doing. Anyways, start off. Eddie Kingston defeats Chris Jericho by submission. This led to the Chris Jericho heel turn, and yeah, Chris Jericho had nothing else left to do in AEW. I bet you, in the next year, Chris Jericho's going back to WWE. If Cody Rhodes did it, Chris Jericho could do it also. This was a really good match. I give this a 7. It was, yeah. You can't say that Chris Jericho put people over like John Cena does. Anyways. Then we have a 3-way match for the Tag Team Championships. Jungle Express defeats Red Dragons of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish and the Young Bucks to retain the titles. This was decent. I only give it a 6 because too much like flying shit around. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. Then we have this Face of the Revolution ladder match for a future TNT championship opportunity. This is like now. Anyways, Wardlow defeats Christian Cage, Keith Lee. I bet you in another year he's going back to the because Triple H is now taking over. Orange Cassidy, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Ricky Starks. A really good ladder match. And Wardlow will get by the time this recording, is the champion. So, the TNT championship, that is. I give it a 7.5. Anyways, then we have for the the AEW TBS Championship, which is, God, there's so many fucking titles around. Now they're gonna have trios tag team champions. Jesus Christ, how many fucking belts do you need? Jay Carl defeats Tai Conti, which is meh. It was meh. I'm 4. Just, yeah. Anyways, then we have CM Punk defeating MJF in a dog collar match. I'm not a fan of dog collar matches, honestly, because it's similar to a stretch match, except they have the dog collars around their neck. It's just, yeah. Punk wins this match, and then he wins the championship at Double or Nothing, and then it got injured, and now Moxley and Punk are both world champions, just like in 2011 when Punk was the WWE champion, but John Cena was the other WWE champion, but not really, and we already know that. Stick the winner. Fuck off with that storyline. It's hard to rate. At one point, this was a good match. But at the other point, the stipulation was not needed for... Honestly, it should just have been a no-holds-barred or no disqualification match, but... Whatever. Wardlow helps Punk win. Let's let the face turn. Blah, blah, blah. We had not seen MJF ever since the Dynamite after Double or Nothing. I cannot think about it. It's just the best match of the night in 8. I can't... This or the one after the Women's World Championship match. That's next. That's for that. Britt Baker defeats Thunder Rosa to retain the belt. This doesn't make any sense. Why couldn't you do the title change here instead of 2 weeks later? Whatever. It's just a... This was right after the dog collar match. Just... Under a 5.5. It was just okay. Anyways, then we have Jon Moxley defeats Bryan Danielson. Probably the second best match of the night, and remember last year's Revolution with that barbed wire exploding bullshit, where I was where they had that stupid kitty pyro after the countdown. I was questioning the clown, saying, "What the hell was that?" But yeah. I don't know. I give it another 8. You can debate on which one of these two are the best matches of the night, but yeah. And then when Regal shows up and it started the Blackpool Combat Club, or I think that's called, yeah. Anyways, then we have a Tornado Tag Team 6-man match of Darby Allin, Sting, and Sammy Guevara defeats Andrade El Idolo, Matt Hardy, and Isiah Kassidy. The only thing memorable was Sting doing a fucking dive off the fence through a tail at his current age. Okay, I know Sting does that in the past, but Jesus Christ, he's like mid-60s? 6. Yeah. Anyways, main event for the AEW Championship. Hangman Adam Page defeats Adam Cole to retain the championship. This was a decent main event. I was better than the one from 2021, but I don't think it was as good as Jericho and Moxley the 2 years prior to this, but honestly I give this a 7 out of 10. It was a good main event, but this was Hangman's only title defense, successful title defense on a pay-per-view. Because 2 months later, Double or Nothing, he'll drop it to CM Punk. And yeah. So, it's tough to rate this. On one point, you had the dog collar match and Moxley Bryan, but that's basically it. But yeah. Honestly, WrestleMania 3 blew this out of the water. So I only give this a 6 out of 10. The same rating I gave day 1. So anyways, I'll be back with my Dynamite review tomorrow. 2 AEW reviews. So yeah, I'll be back with my Dynamite review. And I'll do my next What If AJ was not Ric Flair 2.0. Steiner, he's still gonna be the heel in this, but he's not gonna be like trying to be like Ric Flair, that is. So yeah. And I'll do the 2K Battlegrounds review on Saturday. And then my SmackDown review on Friday. Anyways, like this video, comment down below. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. And bye.